Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's song is Eternal Flame by the Bangles, another classic. So this one is in the key of G major. So we have one sharp, which is F sharp. So I've done the intro as is, I've done broken chords in the verse and choruses, and then the bridge I've done as an instrumental bridge. Okay, so we'll start with the intro. You're going to need to be in a G second position. So 1 on D, 2 on G, 4 on B. So what's going to happen, you're going to hit your 2 and 4, then your 1. Repeat, 2 and 4, 1. Here we're going to change to the C at the top. So G and C, then the D, G and C, then the D. Now what we're playing is eighth notes. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and come back. 1 and 2 and 3 and then cross over for E, D, B. So no left with this, so I'll play straight away to speed and I'll count as well. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up. And that's it for the intro, nice and simple. Now, with the chords, I'm going to show you blocked chords first, and then I'm going to talk about the pattern that you need to play. So first chord is a G second, D, G and B over G. Second chord is the same right hand, changed to E, so it's got the relative minor. C first, E, G, C with C, then a D root, D, F sharp, A. That goes around again. G, over E, C first, D root. But instead of holding, and we need to keep the theme going, so we're going to play tops, bottom, like that for each chord. So we have 2 chords per bar, and we count 1 and 2 and change this to E for 3 and 4 and. Next bar we have C first, 1 and 2 and the D is 3 and 4 and back again. So you can choose the fingers, but they're probably the easiest and will get to flow quite quick. So from there, so we did a repeat between, you can see that on the screen. Next chord is E minor, B7, so we need A, D sharp, F sharp over B. Now, another E minor, but a second inversion with the 7. So we have B, D, E and G. This is E. Adds a bit of depth when you add the 7. A7, so we have an A chord. This is an accidental, it's not a part of the whole song. The 7 on the bottom, which is G. Next bar, we've got D root over D, and then the same chord again over B. Now, instead of an A7, an A minor 7, so the only change there is instead of C sharp, it's C. We need 2 whole bars of this, so they're not sharing the bar. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that's the whole verse. You play that 2 times in a row. So I'll play it to speed now and I'll play through 2 sets. That's one round, do it again for the next one, second verse. So that takes us to the chorus. Now, chorus has D root, keep the same pattern going. D root, half a bar, D minor 7, so we're dropping that F sharp and we're adding the 7, which is C on the bottom. Keeping the D in the left, do it G first, B, D and G. Back to the D root. So still 2 chords per bar. It's only the A minor 7 that was 1 per bar. F seconds, C, F and A over F. keep the shape, move it up to a G second, D, G and B. Now this bar, so they're all doing that pattern except for the bars marked on the screen. These are quarters. We need a C first, which is E, G and C over C. G second over B. Keep the G, swing up to an A minor 7, so this is a second inversion. So we have E, G, A and C over A. C first again, but over G. I'll do that bar again for you. Now, D root, back to the pattern. D second over B. F second again over F. C root, C, E and G, so normal C chord. Then when we get to here, we're going to just do quarters. We have a D sus2, D, E, F sharp and A over D. 3 of those. Then take away the sus2 and just do a normal D with D. So that completes that bar. Okay, I'll play the chorus to speed. Quite pretty doing the broken chords. You can block them if you like, but the theme has that throughout the song. Now, I thought I'd do the instrumental bridge. You could just do the chords, but it sounds really cool doing this. So, right hand. Have a look at the position, 1 on G. So, we need 3 Bs. C, B, A, G. We then need to move to a D major chord position. Make sure this is sharp. A, G, F, E, F sharp, E, E, D, D. Move down now to an A major chord. This is a C sharp, usually. Making it minor, drop that down. D, D, C, B, C. Drop your thumb to G, G, bring it back to A, D, C, B. I'll show you that again. Now in the left, I've kept it simple. Instead of doing the chords, I think that'd be a bit heavy. Put your hand 5 on A, so this can be your position. And you'll see on the screen the letters. So we start with an E, then a B, back to E, A, D, B, A, Now, I'll line it up slowly so you can see where it goes. So we have E with the first B, hit the second B, then hit your left B, followed by your right B. C, B, A. Now the G hits with the E. Move into your position, D position. Now we're going to have A with A, F sharp with D, last D with B, move into A position, D, D with A, C, B, C, hit the A again, G, A, D with A, C, hit the A again before the B. And use your ear for the timing, you know what the song sounds like. Okay, so I'll play that to speed. I just thought it was a nice touch. From here, all you got to do is follow the repeats. You repeat the chorus, no changes. You repeat the verse, which is the third verse. And then the outro is exactly the same progression as the verse. So you literally repeat and fade out. So as soon as you've done that last chorus, you just go around in circles doing the verse and singing along. So it's getting that pattern, the 3 and 5 1 or 2 and 5, whichever fingers you're using. That takes a bit of practice. So if you want to just block the chords and hold them, when there's 2 chords per bar, you're just doing 1, 2, 3, 4. when you come to things like the A minor 7, when there's only 1 in the bar, you're obviously holding it for 4. So, you know, it's a little bit tricky at first, but block them and then break them. And follow the instructions, follow the order, take photos of what you're playing so you can do it in sections, and you'll get it quite easily in the end, I think. So have fun with it most of all. Thanks again for subscribing and all the lovely comments, and have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Ciao.